In terms of the shows that really resonated with me, fall 2016 was a really special season for me. As the Lowe's director, we mounted simultaneously Donald Sultan's disaster paintings, show. And those are works that have been around for a while, but really hadn't gotten their due. They're massive. They're 10 by 10, sometimes in diptych form. And they're made out of tar with this very brilliant yellow paint. And as the name suggests, it is about disasters. Now, they were painted before 9/11, but they certainly conjured for many New Yorkers in particular, 9/11. There were quite a few conflagrations that Donald depicted, and rivers that had run dry, Venice, I think, without water, things like that. That I really thought the work is beautiful, but also very, very powerful, important, and topical. And at the same time, we also opened Titus Kafar's Vesper project, which is a very complicated installation. It literally has part of a Southern New England farmhouse, the relics or the remains thereof, that we mounted in the gallery, in the main gallery, with some adjacent or complementary artworks by Titus, both paintings and sculptures in the flanking wings. And that, I think, was really special, not only because of the sheer wow factor of that project. It really was phenomenal as an aesthetic experience, but also the importance of the work itself. And it's got a long, complicated backstory that I would encourage any viewer who's interested to Google. Again, it's the Vesper project. And of course, Titus has just gone from strength to strength. He was already doing very well in 2016, but he's since gone on to do some incredible things, not only winning a Guggenheim, but starting a very important and impactful organization in New Haven, where he's based, called Next Haven, NXTHVN. So those two projects really resonated. What I love about my job is that every show is different. It is hard sometimes to be the only curator, in addition to directing. And of course, we rely on guest curators as well, both faculty members with expertise, as well as outside guest curators. But day to day, I'm it. And that can be quite challenging, but it's also extremely interesting because I'm learning about everything from Japanese netsuke to contemporary glass to an installation like Titus's. In terms of perfect shows to have right now, there's no shortage of fodder for perfect shows, with the multiple entrenched and intertwined crises that we are all living through. But we do feel fortunate, even though we're only open right now to faculty, faculty and students for academic purposes. We will start opening up to faculty and students for non-academic reasons very soon. But we have had on view since February a very significant Jacob Lawrence show, History, Life, Labor, which features his pivotal suites. The Great Migration is not included, but the other suites are there, including John Brown, and thinking about social justice, equity, anti-racism. It's very important for us to have that work on view right now, and we're thrilled that a donor who's new to us, actually based in Texas, is donating to us a copy of the John Brown suite. So what we have on view right now is the edition lent by the show was organized by SCAD, and the suite we have came from I'm going to call it the Knight Foundation, but it's not our Knight Foundation. It's that's why it's the Lawrence Knight Foundation, or Knight Lawrence. He and his wife sorry, I'm losing my thread here. But anyway, we're getting an identical suite of the John Brown series that will be added to our permanent collection, which again, we're very happy about, not only because of the aesthetic quality of Lawrence as an artist, without qualifiers as an artist, but also because of the content, and to educate people about who John Brown, the white abolitionist, was and why his work mattered, and the work is ongoing.